my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time here. I'm Sage and I do a lot of stuff on this channel, but I'm getting ready to take it into a totally different direction. I love God and I love like meditation and exercises and health and stuff. So I'm gonna kind of make this like a health and wellness spiritual channel. That's always what it was trying to be, but I never knew how I was going to put that all together. And since becoming like a mom and just moving so much and, you know, having this really trying time where I kind of lost my connection with God. And well, it's never like lost, but you know what I mean? Like when you're best friends with someone and you're just always talking to that person, and then a friend gets a new job, you know, that friend gets a new job and now you're not talking to them as much. That's kind of what it was like. And since I was the friend that got the new job, like God is always there. I was the one that was like, I don't got time for you right now. I don't have time for you right now. So this is kind of my way of making time for God while just figuring out my place in this world, if that makes sense. So I wanted to bring to you guys a really cool idea where I kind of do my makeup. It'll be a voiceover until I'm good enough to do my makeup and talk at the same time. This is like not even, I've done better makeup looks than this, but I'm very new to makeup, very new. And I'm 30. I didn't start doing my makeup until I was 30. So yeah, so literally this year I started doing my makeup, and so I want to get better at it. Obviously the only way you can get better at it is through practice. So I was like, well, I can record myself doing my makeup and then I can just tell like a really cool Bible story in the background, because the Bible is nitty gritty. There is a lot of drama in the Bible. So if I can just do my makeup and tell you some drama and, you know, some things like that would be really cool. And then I'll also do like meditations and what is it called? I just drew a blank. Affirmations and stuff like that. And I still can bring those to you because I know a lot of you guys really like that when I did that in the past. And we'll just grow together, and it gives you a chance to, you know, discover me, learn who I am. I get to learn who all of you are and what your struggles are through the comments and stuff like that. We can kind of just grow and build this empire together. There's no judging here. We're not judging. We're not mean to each other. The comment section, like I love, oh, I cannot remember her name, but I love her. She always says the comment section is a privilege, so don't F it up, you know, and I feel the exact same way. So I would like us to encourage each other. If I give like something wrong, if I say something that is wrong, if I pronounce something wrong, there's a nice way that you can correct people. And so that's what I expect here. Oh, no, you're getting makeup all over the wall. Please don't do that. My daughter. So I really do hope you guys enjoy this first video. I'm telling you, this look is a disaster, and it's probably gonna look even worse on camera. When you're seeing me do it, you're probably gonna be like, what the heck? I hope it's not too distracting. And you can listen to this story. I'm going to be, of course, talking about Genesis, Adam and Eve, first Bible story. Might as well start there. And yeah, I hope you guys like it, and I will see you in the next video. I haven't come up with a schedule yet. It's one of those just freaking do it or it's never going to get done type things. So I'll come up with a schedule. Oh my God, are you okay? This girl just fell off the toilet. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll see you in the next one. I would love to hear your comments below. I'm very excited to bring this to you guys, and I'm very excited to just grow. I'm gonna be telling you guys what I've been going through. and just being really open and honest. If you guys have known, I am a part of Transformation Nation, TC Church in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Pastor Mike Todd is did I say Oklahoma? Pastor Mike Todd is the pastor there, and the motto is like humble, open, and transparent. And so I really want to bring that here. So I'm gonna probably be getting into a lot of details about my life and who I am. But let's work up to that first, right? Let's just have a first date. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye. Okay, thank you so much for going through that intro with me. If you made it through, I promise the next one won't be as long. I just needed to say all that. And I also wanted to mention how close I am. I didn't realize that. I thought I was further back. And you may hear flipping in the background. That's just me reading over my notes because I don't want to talk too fast. I don't want to forget anything. Okay, so this is the story of the Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve. It's Genesis 1 through 3, so all of those. Okay, so in the beginning, God created everything, the earth, all the animals and creatures, and mankind to rule over those animals and creatures. He created man in his image, and then he rested on the seventh day, right? We all know that. So God made Adam and put him like in the Garden of Eden to work it and take care of it. He told Adam, look, you can eat from any tree here except this one. If you eat from this tree, or if you even touch this tree, you'll die. So Adam is like, dang, okay. So he's just chilling in the garden, naming all the animals, spending time with God. And then he realizes, he's like, wait a minute, where's my mate? So God puts Adam in a deep sleep, and he's like, okay, gotta make Adam a mate. So he takes one of his ribs. Side note, this was the first surgery ever performed. Recorded surgery ever performed. Anyways, so God put Adam to sleep. He takes one of his ribs and he creates Eve. And so when Adam wakes up, he's like, well, since you're made from my flesh and bone, I'll call you woman. So, Adam and Eve, they live happily in their naked bliss, just happily. And one day, this serpent comes along to just set them up and to really just upset God, I think. I think that's what it was, honestly. So the serpent knows Eve is like kind of new, so he's probably like, her loyalty is questionable. So he's like, hey Eve, did God really tell you not to eat from any tree in the garden? She was like, no, not any tree. He just said we can't eat from one specific tree. So, it's the tree in the middle of the garden. He said if we even touch it, we'll die. And then the snake is like, what? No, you won't die. However, you will be all-knowing, just like God. So Eve saw the fruit, and she was like, well, I want to be just like God. So she ate from the tree. And my guess is when Adam saw she didn't die, he felt safe enough to eat from the tree too when she gave him some, which is what she did. So now, I don't know why they didn't just be like, hold up a second, let me consult God on this, because he said not to eat from the tree, especially Adam, because Adam spent all the time walking with God and stuff like that. So he should know God is good, but he did not know good and evil until after he ate from the tree. So they had like no discernment, but he should have been like, wait a second, bro. But yeah, they wouldn't have known that until after they ate from the tree. So they were like gullible, they were like children. They were just gullible. And so they ate from the tree and gained the knowledge of good and evil. And in that moment, that's when they knew, ooh, dang, we messed up.
So they realize they've been naked, and this whole time they were like, dang, we've been naked this whole time. So they grabbed some fig leaves, and they sewed them together to cover the goods, to cover their goods. And all of a sudden they hear God come in, and they're like, oh, well, they didn't say anything. Well, it doesn't say they said anything, but in my mind, they're like, oh, so they hid from God, and God is just looking for them. And he's like, yo, Adam, where y'all at? So Adam is like, hey, God, we heard you were in the garden, and we just kind of got scared because, we're naked. And God's like, what? Who told you were naked? He's like, you ate from the tree, didn't you? And they're like, it was the girl. He's like, it was Eve. It was the woman you gave me. She made me eat from the tree. And God's like, Eve, is this true? She was like, well, the serpent lied to me. He set me up. So God was like, are you serious? Well, because you betrayed me, I'm cursing you to eat the dust. This is what he was saying to the serpent. I'm cursing you to eat the dust you crawl on, and I'm going to make sure she and all her children will hate you forever. And anytime y'all come toe to toe, they will win. As for you, Eve, every time you have a child, I want you to think about the moment you disobeyed me, so it'll hurt. And because Adam listening to you doesn't work, you will now listen to him, and he will have final say over everything. And Adam, as for you, because you listened to her and ate so easily, you'll now have to farm and scavenge for food, and it won't be easy. You'll have to get through thorns and all kinds of obstacles every time you're hungry to remind you of what you've done. You'll do this until the day you die. And so I have to cut off your access to the tree of life. I'm sorry, this is how it has to be. You know too much. Here, I made these leather clothes for you to keep you warm. Then God escorts them out of the Garden of Eden and puts up a flaming sword security system protecting the tree of life, like flaming swords to protect the tree of life, just in case someone wanted to try him again. Okay, now that is the story of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. And I still have a lot of time left, so I'm also going to do Cain and Abel. So here we go. Okay, so Cain was the first baby of Adam and Eve, and Cain was a farmer of the fields, like crops and vegetables, stuff like that, like crops. He had a little brother named Abel, and Abel farmed he was like a shepherd. He took care of the animals, and Cain took care of the vegetables and the crops. So one day, Cain and Abel, they took an offering of their respective fields to the Lord, So God took favor in in Abel's offering, but then he didn't take favor over Cain's. And this really pissed Cain off. He was like, what? He was mad. He was big mad. So God asked him, he's like, why are you so angry? Why is your face turned up like this? If you were doing the right thing, will you not be accepted? You have a jealous heart and your motives are not pure. If you don't take control of it, it'll consume you. And so this really rubbed Cain the wrong way. Instead of being hot, humble, open, and transparent with God and himself, he let that jealousy take over. And so Cain leads Abel into the field and he kills him, literally kills his own brother. and carries on as if nothing happened. What? Side note, I wonder if God didn't look at Cain's offering with favor because he didn't give the first like Abel did. Like Abel gave, like he sacrificed the first from his flocks, like the first lamb or whatever from his flocks. But it just said that Cain gathered some of his like vegetables and fruits, some of his crops, but it was specific in saying that Abel gave the first. So I'm sure there's definitely meaning there, but I'm just telling the story. I'm not getting deep diving and into the meanings and stuff. We can do that on different videos if you want, but this is just supposed to be for the drama. So we'll move on. Anyways, so God is like, hey, Cain, where's Abel? And Cain is like, he has an attitude. He's like, I don't know. I'm not his keeper. Side note, how many other moms out there, like, because I know my mama would have. Let me know in the comments if your mom would have given you a smooth backhand right there. You probably wouldn't even finish the sentence. He was like, I'm not my brother's keeper. I don't know where he at. And then God is like, what have you done? I can hear his blood crying from like the ground, you know, like, so I know you killed him. What have you done? And so since you did this, you are cursed to wander around for the rest of your life, and nothing you ever plant again will grow. And he's like, what? Cain's like, what? Wait, you can't do that. Like, I'm just going to be a wanderer. Like, someone's going to kill me. And God is like, no, because anyone that ever kills you will definitely suffer 7 times over. Yeah, so then, you know, him and his family left Eden. They left Eden and they went east. And they ended up staying in the land of Nod or Node. I don't know how you say that. Put it down in the comments. And then Adam and Eve eventually have another son. They name him Seth. Eve says it's because God has granted her another child since Abel died by the hands of Cain. So that is the story of Cain and Abel, and that about wraps it up here. Thank you so much if you made it to the end. I really appreciate that. Give it a like and a thumbs up. I can't wait to hear your comments and see how you're liking this series. I already have my makeup look for the second video filmed, so I'm just writing my notes and rereading over the Bible stories, and then I just can't wait. I'm so excited. I know this look was probably hard to watch a lot, trust me, but I literally just started, and but it's gonna go somewhere. I can't wait to see where I am a year from now and where this channel is a year from now. So yeah, I appreciate you so much. This was really fun for me to do. I cannot wait. I hope that we can both as if it's just 2 of us. I'm hoping there will be lots of us, you know, to read over the Bible and stuff. I encourage you to read over it. I'll put where I am. I don't know which stories. I'll try to start uploading that and get more organized with that as the more I read, but I'm literally just starting. But I think that would be really fun. It could be like a Bible story, and then I'll tell you guys what's going on. You guys can read it in depth and tell me what you think, and what you think how it went and stuff like that. I think that's so fun. There's so many different ways to interpret it, and God speaks to us all individually in our own different ways, and I think it'll be just so great to see how we can all come together, because when there's 2 or more, you know, so I will take that both that I said earlier, but when there's 2 or more gathered in his name, you know, magic happens. And I use that word usually, magic. I don't, you know what I mean. But anyways, I've rambled so much. I'm just so excited about this, and I will see you guys later. Remember to give me a like and a thumbs up. Follow me on social media, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.